Okay, so today what we would be focusing on is ये छोटे छोटे पैटर्न्स भी कई बार इंटरव्यूज में पूछते हैं, राइट? स्पेशली स्टार पैटर्न्स. नाउ दिस स्टार कैन बी रिप्लेस्ड बाय एनी कैरेक्टर. इट कैन बी अ नंबर और दिस कैन बी एन अल्फाबेट और एनीथिंग, एनी स्पेशल कैरेक्टर, मे बी एन @ whatever, right? Now there are a few things that you always need to remember whenever we are working on patterns. The first thing is that whenever we print anything on the console, right, that thing is always printed first from left to right in a common row or in a single row, right, and then it is printed from top to bottom, right? So in the screen, if I print x, so that x would be printed first. अगर वो character है, if it is just the first character, it would be printed top left corner पे वहाँ वो print होगा, and likewise it would continue, right? Always keep this thing in mind. Second important thing is that in say you can look at the pattern number 2, right? In pattern number 2, what we can see is like it is a triangle again, but in this particular case there are a few spaces on the left hand side, right, as well as on the right hand side of this star, which is in the first, right? Now the spaces on the right hand side can be willfully ignored, because anyways you would always see spaces there, right? But the spaces on the left hand side cannot be ignored, right? So this is nothing but you are printing a few amount of spaces and the star in that particular row, right? So in such patterns, right, what you need to focus on is that check that for every row, right? You should check for every row how many spaces you need to print, and by spaces what I mean is spaces on the left hand side. So check how many spaces you need to print on the left hand side, and then print the number of characters. Right. Now let us say go through these questions one by one. Right. The first pattern, through these patterns one by one. If you can see the first pattern, right, what is happening here is that there are no spaces to the left, right? But to the only the spaces are to the right. So the spaces to the right can again, as I said, can be willfully ignored. Right. So in the first row, right, we will be printing one star, second row two stars, third row three stars, fourth row four stars, and so on. Right. So focus on this. So if I ask the user to print n number of rows, then for each row, right, I need to print stars which are equal to the row number, and I do not need to print any space. Right. This is for the first pattern. For the second pattern, what you need to do is that you need to print a few spaces on the left and then one star. Right. For second row, few spaces on the left, two stars. Few spaces on the left, three stars. Right. Then again, few spaces on the left, four stars, and few spaces on the left, five stars, and so on. Right. So number of stars which you need to print, right, it's same as in the pattern one. यहाँ पे भी उतनी stars print करने हैं जितने यहाँ पे आपको print करना है. Right. But the spaces to the left is what is different in this pattern. Spaces to the right are of course different, but they do not matter because they already exist on the screen, because our screen is always blank. Right, whenever we start printing. Right, whenever in the third pattern, right, if you see closely, that the number of spaces to the left are same as that of the second pattern. Right, whereas the number of spaces to the right, they do not matter whether they are same or different. But what matters is the number of stars. So this thing differs in the number of stars. This pattern again differs in number of stars, whereas number of spaces to the left they are same as the number of spaces to the left in the second pattern. Right. In the fourth pattern, if you see that this pattern is a little different. Why is it a little different? You can say that to some extent it is a combination of this pattern and another pattern which is say a lower triangle. You can call it as a lower triangle. Right. So what I would be doing is I would be explaining the first three patterns first. Right. And then if time permits, we will take the fourth pattern, or you first try the fourth pattern, and then I explain that to you. right, in our next session. So that's how we can carry it on. Right. Okay. So let us take the first pattern. Right. I'll just open up the program which I have written. Right. Now let us say that we have a function print pattern 1. Now in this particular function, what I am having is, it does not return anything. Its return type is void, because it is not returning anything. It is only printing. Right. Print pattern 1 is the name of the function, and I am having a parameter n. Now what is this n? This n is nothing but what you can say the number of rows in that particular question. Right. So n is nothing but the number of rows. Now let us assume that n is 5. So if my n is 5, right, what I am doing is, right, I am having three variables. One for r is for row number, current row number. Second one is for space, SP, and third one is for star. Now this SP, right, this is a iterator for the number of spaces that we need to print in the left in each row. Right. So if you see in any pattern, right, if you see in any pattern, then what you need to print is for every row you need to print some spaces first, and then you need to print star. In next row again some spaces, some stars. Next row some spaces, some stars. That's what you need to print. Right. So let's take it up. Okay. So what I am doing here is I am having a loop which iterates from 1 up till n. What is n again? N is the number of rows. Right. Now in the very first pattern, what I need to do is I just need to print those many rows or those many stars which are equal to the row number. What it means is, if my r is 1, I need to print 1 star. If my r is 2, I need to print 2 stars. If my r is 3, I need to print 3 stars. Right. And after every row, we need to give a new line character. That is a new line. We need to print a new line. That's what we need to. Right. So this particular for is for printing spaces to the left. Right. And this particular for, it is for printing right, stars. Right. That is what it is. Right. Now in this particular example, the very first example which we are printing, right, there are no spaces to the left. So right, the condition which I am having, or the loop which I am having is space equals to 1, space less than equals to 0, space plus. Right. Now this loop would never execute. So none of the space would be printed. I am just writing it or keeping it as a placeholder so that I can reuse this code for all the other patterns. Okay. So in this particular case, let us not worry about this. Right. Mark my words that we are not going to print any spaces. This loop is not going to run anytime. Right. In this particular case, what is happening is we are printing stars. Now for the first row, right, we need to print 1 star. For second row, 2 stars, and so on. So I'll run a loop which will start from 1, right, and it will go up till r. Right, and it will print that star. Right, it is very simple. In this case, I am giving my pattern 5 as an input, and let me compile this and run this. In my opinion, this is most simplest pattern, so each one of you knows. Okay. Is the output visible? The 5 rows? Is the output visible? Yes. Okay. Okay. So for the first pattern, right? Nothing. Nothing solid about it. Right now, let us move on to the second pattern. Now, in second pattern, if you see that if my n is 5, right, this pattern I have specifically drawn for n equals to 5. Right, especially this pattern. Just take a look at this pattern. Right, so if my n is 5, then in my first row, right, how many spaces do I have and how many stars do I have? In my first row, if my n is 5, right, consider n as 5. So in the first row, I have 4 spaces and 1 star. In the second row, I have 3 spaces and 2 stars. In the third row, I have 2 spaces and 3 stars. So number of stars are same, right? What would change is the condition. What would be changing is the condition which we would put here. Right. So ideally, right, my number of spaces, it depends upon total number of rows and my row number. In this particular pattern, the number of this thing depends upon number of spaces to the left. For every row, it depends upon total number of rows. Right, total number of rows and the row number. Right. So keeping this in mind, right, if my total number of rows is 5, then in the first row I have 4 spaces. Right, so it goes like 5 minus 1. What is 1? 1 is the row number. Right, in second one it is 5 minus 2, where 2 is the row number. 5 minus 3, 5 minus 4, and last row is 5 minus 5. So there would be 0 spaces. Right, having said that, right, let us look at this. So if here I give the condition as space equals to 1, space less than equals to n minus r. Right, what is n? N is my total number of rows. What is r? R is my iterator, that is my row number. Right, so when r is 1, right, when my row number is 1, and if my n is 5, I'll just write 5 here. Right. Then in first cases, in the very first iteration, when r is 1, how many space will it print? It will print 4 spaces. Right, and how many stars will it print? 1 से लेके 1 तक चलेगा, so it would be printing only one single star. Right. Let us check this thing out. Right, so can you see the output? Yes. So the only change in the first two programs that we made is the condition. Right, in the first program the condition was space less than equals to 0, whereas in this program the condition is space less than equals to n minus r. I hope this is clear to you guys. Right, now let us take the third pattern. In the third pattern, if you see, then the spaces to the left, they are same as the spaces in the second pattern. Right, but the number of stars differ. Right. Now if we take a closer look for n equals to 5, right, the first row, it has 1 star, second row 3 stars, third row 5 stars, fourth row 7 stars, and fifth row 9 stars, and it goes on. Right, so if we change the condition of the stars, right, this pattern will be printed. Right. Now how do we make out that condition of the stars? Right. First row, simple 1 star. Right. Second row, it has 3 stars. Second row, it has 3 stars. If we do a 2 into r minus 1, right, row number is 1, it is 2 into 1 minus 1, that is 1 star. If row number is 2, it is 2 into 2, that is 4, minus 1 star. That is 3. Right. When row number is 3, it is 2 into 3, that is 6 minus 1 star. Right, so it would be 5 stars. In row number 4, 8 minus 1, that is 7 stars. And in row number 5, 10 minus 1, that is 9 stars. Right, so let us check if this thing works. right? Again, the spaces to the left would be same, right? Nothing changes. Right. If I change this, and if I say 2 into r minus 1. Right. Let's see how it goes. Is it visible? Yes. Good. And understood as well. So what we essentially did is कि हमने वो सारे तीनों patterns एक ही प्रोग्राम में छोटा सा चेंज करके बना लिया तीनों patterns. Right, so it is that easy. Right, now consider the fourth pattern. Right, now this fourth pattern. Right, what does this fourth pattern have? It is यही pattern का एक उल्टा way. Right, but what changes in this is the number of spaces to the left also changes. Right, and the number of stars in each row also changes. Right, now let us take a look at this. In the first row. Right, in the first row, right, for n equals to 5, right, how many stars are there? There are 9 stars, right, and 0 space. In the second row, there is one space, right, and 7 stars. In the third row, 2 spaces, 5 stars. In the fourth row, 3 spaces and 3 stars. And in the fifth row, 4 spaces and 1 star. So the changes in the spaces wala loop would simply be if my row number is 1, 0 space, row number is 2, 1 space. So if I simply give r minus 1, it would work. What I'll do is I'll use this. I'll copy this. I'll call it print pattern 2. Okay. Right. Now in this, what I would do is I would simply say space less than equal to r minus 1. Right, so in the first row it would be 0 space, in the second row it would be 1 space, third row it would be 2 spaces and so on. Right, but in this particular case, right, in the first row, for n equals to 5, in the first row it has 9 stars, in the second row it has 7 stars, third row 5, fourth row 3, and fifth row 1. Right. Now how do we create the condition for this? Right. So to create the condition for this, right? What two variables would we require is we would require n, which is total number of rows, and r, which is the current row number. Right. So let's try to build something. If my row number is 1, then r equals to 1. Right. Say let's write it here. If r equals to 1, right, my n is always 5. Just write it down. Right. So when r equals to 1, right, how many stars do I need? Is 9. So how can I achieve 9? Using n and r. Right. One way is say n minus r. Say 2 into n minus r. Which is n minus r is 5 minus 1, that is 4 into 8 plus 1. Right, let's check if this thing works. Right, so for the first row it would be 5 minus 1, that is 4, 4 to the 8 plus 1, that is 9 stars. In the second row it would be 5 minus 2, which is 3 to the 6 plus 1, 7. Right, third row 2 into 2, 4 plus 1, that is 5. Fourth row, right, 5 minus 4, that is 1 into 2 plus 1, 3. And fifth row 2 into 0 plus 1, that is 1 star. Right, let me change this thing. I'll say 2 into bracket n minus r plus 1. right? And we have star here. Only
right?
thing
And
that
we have
we
star
would be
here. Only
changing
thing that we
is
would be changing
I'll
is
change the function
I'll
call.
change the function call.
Instead of 1, now I'll
Instead of
call.
1, now I will call.
Now let's see if
Now let's see
this
if
thing works.
this thing works.
Right? What
Right.
I have changed,
What
I
I
have changed the spaces to r minus 1, condition of space to r minus 1, and I have also changed the condition for stars. I have taken it 2 into bracket n minus r
plus 1.
Right? Now let's see if it works. Right? It did.
It did.
Right?
Right?
Understood?
Understood?
Right. So
all the four patterns
अपने
अपने
ये triangles वाले,
triangles वाले,
using stars वाले,
right, using stars
we have
वाले,
written
right,
all
we
the
have
four patterns,
written all the four
right, in a
patterns,
common format,
right, in a
and
common
what did
format,
we change
and
is
what did we change is
in one or
in
maximum
one or
two lines.
maximum two
That
lines.
also hardly 4 to 5 characters are what we changed. Right. So what is the common thing in this? Common thing is for every row, identify how many number of left spaces you need to print, and then identify how many number of stars you need to print. Is it clear?
यहाँ तक?
Yes.
Good.
Right.
Now
let us take a look at the fifth pattern. Now, can you see that the fifth pattern is a combination of third pattern and a fourth pattern? Can you see that? Right. Now, if I simply call print pattern 1 and print pattern 2, will it work? I simply called print pattern 1 and print pattern 2. Will it work? Let's see. Did it work? Yes or no? In my opinion, it did not. So I just need an answer from you. Why did it not work? I mean, why am I saying that it did not work? What is wrong in this? If you see that one row is repeated. If you see, right, then this one middle row, right, it is repeated. That is what is wrong in this. Whereas in this pattern, we do not see that repetition. This is single. Understood what is wrong? Whereas in this thing, the row is repeated. This row. Did you guys understand the problem? Why I am saying that it is wrong? Yes. Okay. So one thing that comes to our mind is that let us reduce the number of rows. Now will this work? What I did is I called the first thing with 5 as input, and the second thing or the second pattern with 4 as input. Now will it work? Again it did not. Why did it not work? Because of course this was printed with the desired result for this lower triangle. Right? But what is the problem? The problem is that it should be one space shifted to the right. Right? The entire pattern should be one space to the right. Right? So this again methodology is wrong. Right? So simply having these two patterns is not going to help us. Right. So what
Right.
I'll
So
do
what
is,
I'll do is,
right, I'll
right,
have
I'll
another
have another
variable
O.
O, right, or I'll call
Right.
it
Or I'll
offset.
call it offset.
Right, this
Right. This
offset
offset
you can imagine as similar to the padding which we have in CSS,
CSS,
margin or
margin or padding,
margin
especially,
which we have
which
in
we have in
CSS.
CSS.
You know
You know
margin, right?
margin, right?
So we
So
leave
we
some
leave
margin
some
from the
margin
left.
from the left.
Right, so
Right.
I'll
So
have
I have
that
that
margin
in
both.
both.
Right,
Right.
and I'll take
I'll
another
take another
variable
variable
O.
O.
And
And
what I'll do
what
is
I'll do
I'll
is
have
I'll
another
have
loop
another loop
for O
for
equals
O
to 1,
equals to 1,
O
O
less than
less
equals
than
to
equals to
offset,
offset,
O
O
plus plus.
plus plus.
Right,
Right.
and I'll simply say
see out.
space. Right, so what
Right.
would
So
this
what
do?
would this
This
do?
simply
This simply
would be printing that
that
offset.
offset.
Right,
Right.
offset
Offset
मतलब कितने number of
number of
spaces तुम्हें
spaces
चाहिए
तुम्हें
before
चाहिए
you
before
start
you
printing
start
your
printing your pattern.
That's what it
That's
would
what
do,
it would
and
do.
I'll do the
And
same.
I'll do the
here.
same here. Print
Offset spaces.
spaces.
Right,
Right. I'll have O.
Right,
Right.
and
And I will also change this thing in.
right, and
Right.
I'll
have
to
to change the call as well.
Right.
Right.
So what I'll do is
What
I'll
I'll do
print
is
the first
I'll
pattern
print the
with
first
offset
pattern
0
with offset 0
and the
and
second
the
pattern
second pattern
with offset,
with offset
1.
1.
So what
So
this is
what this
typically
is typically
going to do is this pattern would be printed with no
no
margin,
margin,
whereas this
whereas this
pattern would be
pattern would be
printed with a
printed with a
margin of
margin of 1
1 space.
space.
That is what
That
is
is
going
what
to
is
happen.
going to happen.
Right, let us
Right.
try
Let
that
us try
out.
that out.
Now it worked.
Now it worked.
Right, now
Right.
let us
Now
say
let us say
that I have
that
to
I have to move
this entire thing to 10
to 10
spaces, right.
spaces right.
What I would
What
do
I
is,
would do is
right, I
I
would
would
type 10
type
here,
10 here,
right,
right,
and I
and
would give this thing an offset 11. So the first pattern would be printed with an offset of 10 spaces, whereas second pattern would be printed with an offset of 11
11
spaces.
spaces.
Getting it?
Getting it?
So what is the difference?
So what is the difference? Difference is
that this entire pattern,
right,
दो functions
दो
में
functions में
होने
होने
के
के
बावजूद
बावजूद it got shifted to the
by
right
10
by
spaces.
10 spaces.
Is it clear?
Is it clear?